decline into the first intermediate period in ancient Egypt. The 6th dynasty peaked during the reigns of Pepi I and Merenre I with flourishing trade, several mining and quarrying expeditions, and major military campaigns. Militarily, aggressive expansion into Nubia marked Pepi I's reign. At least 5 military expeditions were sent into Canaan. There is evidence that Merenre was not only active in Nubia like Pepi I, but also sent officials to maintain Egyptian rule over Nubia from the northern border to the area south of the Third Cataract. During the 6th dynasty, from 2345 to 2181 BC, the power of the pharaoh gradually weakened in favor of powerful nomarchs, regional governors. These no longer belonged to the royal family, and their charge became hereditary, thus creating local dynasties largely independent from the central authority of the pharaoh. However, Nile flood control was still the subject of very large works, including especially the canal to Lake Meris around 2300 BC, which was likely also the source of water to the Giza Pyramid, complex centuries earlier. Internal disorders set in during the incredibly long reign of Pepi II from 2278 to 2184 BC, towards the end of the dynasty. His death, certainly well past that of his intended heirs, might have created succession struggles. The country slipped into civil wars mere decades after the close of Pepi II's reign. The final blow was the 22nd century BC drought in the region that resulted in a drastic drop in precipitation. For at least some years between 2200 and 2150 BC, this prevented the normal flooding of the Nile. Whatever its cause, the collapse of the Old Kingdom was followed by decades of famine and strife. An important inscription on the tomb of Ankh-Tifi, a nomarch during the early First Intermediate period, describes the pitiful state of the country when famine stalked the land.